And welcome back to Starfleet Command 3, the Conquest missions. So we're continuing to attack the Cardassian Union. We now want to connect our blue bits on our map together. So let's see what missions we can find. A deadly encounters. Okay, a deadly encounters mission tends to be...
Shields up, red alert! Engines to full.
And speaking of large, we have a Hutet, which is the most powerful Cardassian battleship, basically like an equivalent to a super
Warp
battleship.
drive engaged.
Very dangerous target. Start with that one. Fortunately, we have a cluster of a number of smaller vessels around.
Disengaging warp drive.
Foe if we allow it to fully power.
Maximum speed.
It's just our weapons, because we're not going to need full shields until they begin to wake up, that is. So you can catch on these small.
They're taking hull damage. Our Marines are boarding the target.
As you can see, it's got a lot of
Heavy damage.
firepower to take it down. The amount of health and destroyer, etc., and also its size. This is both classified as being, I think, a super battleship.
We've got them.
Capturing another Cardassian ship. A facade. It's probably like a
We're out of transporter range.
destroyer or a light cruiser.
We can't transport from this range. Engines to full.
To get a little bit closer. To range of 6 or below.
Our Marines are boarding the target.
Another larger target. It's another one.
Engaging warp.
Need to take that out before it becomes operational. There's rather large spiral wave disruptors. But I'd really rather
Disengaging warp drive.
penetrate the armor on the first volley, which is always good. Let's lay a mine.
Releasing mine, sir.
Around the clock like this.
They're taking hull damage.
Run into that planet.
Target captured, sir. They're a burning wreck.
Towards our next significant target.
Maximum speed.
There we are. Quick walk.
Engaging warp. Disengaging warp drive.
See if we can get our quantums armed fighting.
Penetrated their shields.
Yes.
Target captured, sir.
Okay, 2 target capture vessels. Let's get them to attack.
Target confirmed.
Brennock.
Engaging enemy.
Really should have probably gone for that first.
They're taking heavy damage.
These are still
Burning wreck.
need to adjust the size of the brake models.
Warp drive engaged. Disengaging warp drive. They're taking hull damage.
Premonition has some serious frontal firepower. Since aft deployments though are not quite so frightening. Heavy
They're taking heavy damage. They're a burning wreck.
Let's leave the other vessels to deal
Warp
with
drive engaged.
it. I'm going to use this battle group.
Disengaging warp drive. Looks like we've got some damage past their shields. Taking heavy damage. Releasing mine, sir. Mine deployed. Our active shields are down to 50%.
Power management back to normal. Damaged. Shields. Dreadnought reactor is not my favourite. This is referring to that one, which I believe that it is. See how things are going. Oh, it's lost its shield, so that should provide too much of an issue. Let's give us
Initiating
a
scan. Engaging warp.
Let's text it. Just fine. Found ourselves a light cruiser, a galore. The mainstay of the Cardassian Union ships. Where are you off to?
Disengaging warp drive.
A little bit closer. Hit his warp core and his shields went down.
Penetrated their shields. They're taking heavy damage. They're a burning wreck. Initiating scan.
Where's this other ship? Oh, I misjudged that. We got them all. $2,100 prestige. Always good. We've now dismantled that tile. An interdiction mission. Let's go get some pirates.
Shields up. Red alert. Engines to full. Warp speed.
Capturing these Marines to take out the escort and then board the frigates. No, sorry, the freighters. Sometimes they don't
Initiating
even have
scan.
an escort, so let's just cycle through them. No, there's completely unprotected.
Disengaging warp drive.
Okay, so shields. Now we only need 3 Marines.
Our Marines are boarding the target. We're out of transporter range.
Shields back up. Let's take a single phaser.
They're taking hull damage. Our Marines are boarding the target. We've penetrated their shields. We're out of transporter range.
It's okay.
Our Marines are boarding the target.
And there we are. Wait for our Marines to do the rest. I've never liked this idea that you have transporters single. Like so each transporter pad holds 6. It's a much more realistic sort of value. My own head count. So I'm
Target captured, sir.
That's one. Excuse me. The weapons are no match for our shields. Looks like it's a yellow alert.
Yellow alert. Sir, we've captured the target.
That's two.
Sir, we've captured the target.
That's three. And the 1400 prestige. Okay. So we've made a diagonal connection between there. That's that close that loop and start filling in the rest of that area. No missions there, missions here. Let's take an ambush. Ambush is always a bit of a mixed bag. Sometimes you're with
Go to red
superior
alert.
numbers,
Engines to full.
sometimes you are not. In this case, looks like we have the superior numbers. Placing ourselves two battle cruisers. Charging in.
Initiating repairs.
Got some minor
Repairs
there.
complete.
Just target the second. Slow us down to maximum ability. Necessary, we can take these two by ourselves.
Taking hull damage. Taking hull damage.
Target confirmed. Engaging enemy.
Quick.
Taking heavy damage.
Shame this game. Speed limit. We know from the show that they're in fact a finite resource, although Voyager isn't necessarily a good representation of that. Okay, so 1350. We've now connected our loop. So there are a few grey squares, sort of tiles, starting to appear. We'll go and sort those out in due course. Do a very quick scan mission. We won't engage the scout this time, just for sake of time.
Red alert. Engaging warp.
The Gorn of some reason wanted to protect this area, or survey it.
Disengaging warp drive. Initiating scan.
Probe ready?
Probe launched, sir.
We don't need to defeat the scout in order to get the mission win, but it does provide us with a bit more prestige. But I'd rather just get this done as quickly as possible. It's a nice detailed high-res
Warp
texture.
speed.
Looks somewhat like
We're nearing the edge of the sector, sir.
again seems to be picking up a minor bit of damage. So let's go to the starbase. See if we need any repairs. We don't. We're a bit low marines, although we still have plenty of mines. Cardassian base station. It's having a gentle scatter around the area. Cardassian dreadnought and Ferengi space. A dreadnought and a base station. So not much of the Cardassians left really. Okay, let's take this to be a bit boring mission again. Deadly encounters, and we'll call it a day here.
Go to red alert. Engines to full.
Let's identify the biggest threats. Nothing substantial here.
Warp speed. Initiating scan. Disengaging warp drive.
Dispatch these.
They're taking hull damage.
Just our power.
Looks like we've got some damage past their shields. Warp drive engaged. Disengaging warp drive.
Managed to break through the armor in a single volley.
Mine deployed, sir.
Trigger.
Looks like we've got some damage past their shields.
Quantums.
Heavy damage.
Not quite enough to do it. Another mine.
Releasing mine, sir. Engaging warp.
Meant to destroy him there, but
Disengaging warp drive.
we can swing back to the ship on the other side in a moment anyway. Let's do some quantums. Breached his armor.
Looks like we've got some damage past their shields.
High energy turn.
Warp speed.
Some very nice. A bit of luck. Not quite.
Disengaging warp drive.
It's frustrating.
Looks like we've got some damage past their shields. They're a burning wreck.
Go back to our
Warp drive engaged.
can't afford to make another mistake.
Disengaging warp drive.
That's quite strong shields. Okay. Let's go
Initiating
back, see if we
scan.
can find any more ships to destroy.
Warp speed.
Oh, there we are.
Disengaging warp drive.
Course.
Maximum speed.
He's already got his shields up. He's not yet active.
Engaging warp. Disengaging warp drive.
Nearly got him. So Kelvin. Okay. Should be. Nice beauty shot there. Okay, 2100 prestige. Okay, we'll call it our day there then, guys.